right, it's Friday. We always do our numbers for Todd Barsness, Hudson Barsness, 15 years in voiceover, 4 years in voiceover, and the VO Marketing Pro Group. So what we'll do is, as always, we'll start out with the VO Marketing Pro Group. Why don't you tell us first, before we do that, a little bit about our VO Marketing Pro and our VOMP Plus offerings.
It's good to remind people. VO Marketing Pro was started about 4 years ago. What we use, what it is it's basically for people that are established in voiceover, have a pro or pro-sounding demo, have more money than time. They need a direct email marketing assistant, and that's what VO Marketing Pro is. I, over 12 years, along with my assistant Andy, who've worked with me since 2016, have developed, I think it's up over 20,000. It might be 22,000. I'll say for sure it's over 20,000 contacts, video production companies, ad agencies, voice rosters, sound houses, all over the world. We visited every single one of their websites to see if they use voiceover, and we stay in front of them regularly. It was my list. It's on loan for the people that pay us or paid. They pay us a monthly amount to send out emails for them on their behalf to these companies. And so that's what VO Marketing Pro does. It's a direct email marketing assistant. VO Marketing Pro Plus is for those people that are either just starting out in voiceover, need to find out more about the industry, or you haven't done direct email marketing in the past, maybe haven't done very well with it, maybe they've tried it and failed, whatever. It's a specific Facebook group, a private Facebook group. It is $50 per month, $600 per year. You get access to that Facebook group. It's very active. Hudson and I are watching it all the time. We answer questions. We communicate. Other people jump in and talk and ask questions and post. We post our numbers here. We post, people post their numbers there. We have 2 fireside chats every week, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, where Hudson and I just recreate what we've done for a couple of years, where a father and son, both full-time voiceover talent, talk about voiceover. We have a deep dive Friday numbers video information where we do that. We do it public here, and it's not quite as much of a deep dive for the private Facebook group, for the private group. It's a deep dive into strategies, why we do what we do, how much money we make, and all of those types of things. Then once a month, we have a webinar, which is educational, encouragement, and it's Q&A. So that's $50 a month. If you or somebody are interested in that, or checking out VO Marketing Pro if you happen to be established, then see John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com.
Yeah, you can email
How'd I do?
So, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Anyway, we're going to jump into the numbers right now for VO Marketing Pro. This week, they had 41 warm responses. It's a pretty good week.
It's a good week.
Yeah. There were 11 auditions.
Nice.
And as of now, there's been one job that was booked and reported right now for this week, and it was by Chris Andrews. There are a couple auditions out there that folks got from the roster, and we haven't heard back yet about those from the client. From the client side. So Joe and John will let me know when that happens, and I'm sure you'll see it on our VO Marketing Pro website. So there's a chance out there still. So.
And I think if I'm remembering it right, not to give too much info, I won't break any news but I think the client is one that's starting to use us quite a bit. It's one that Drew, my second oldest son, he makes cold calls on behalf of our voice roster, and this client has come back multiple times. You happened to get one of their jobs a couple of weeks ago.
Jobs, yep.
And they came and wanted 3 females, 3 males, and so very probably, almost for sure, it's going to be one of the VO Marketing Pro voice roster people.
Yep. So we're looking forward to hearing more about that when it does come through.
Yep.
So anyway, that was their week. For the first time in a while, Noel hasn't been on there, or some other folks who have been with us for a long time. But it just shows that, some of these things go ebb and flow. We'll talk about my numbers here, and you'll be able to hear. Last week, if you watch the numbers, I had a bunch of direct email marketing jobs, up to $1,900 worth of work in just direct marketing, this week wasn't the same. So I'll jump into my numbers. I did, though, however, have 9 warm responses this week.
Nice.
9.
With direct marketing.
Direct
email
marketing alone.
Good.
Yep.
That's good.
Auditions are direct marketing as well. I had 2 auditions. Still waiting to hear back from both of those.
Let me just specify here. You're saying that you had 2 auditions that came through your direct email marketing efforts. You do a lot more auditions.
I do tons of auditions
other things.
on
Okay.
Voice 123 and Upwork.
Yep.
My goal this year is to try and make $80,000. That's $1,500 a week or so. Like I said, I just passed the $50,000 mark last week, I think it was, or during this week, whatever it was, I can't remember.
And last year you were you had the goal of 40,
40 I think. 40,000. I made 45.
Yeah. So you're almost trying to double it.
I am. Yep. So I had 7 jobs this week. Between Voice 123, direct email marketing, Upwork, and Fiverr. I didn't have any jobs for direct email marketing this week. I did have, however, 1 recurring client come back with a fix, $50. So I did make some money in direct email marketing. But I had 3 jobs on Voice 123, $150 job. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. I had 3 jobs on Voice 123 for $450 jobs. I don't want to do that because that's what we do in our private group.
Yeah.
Yep. Upwork, I had 4 jobs for 410 cents, 0 jobs on Fiverr, and that's fairly regular.
Mm-hmm.
So my voiceover alone this week was $910, $900.10, excuse me. And then I do editing for Dad, and I always keep that separate because I want to be able to. I'd like to make $80,000 this year in just voiceover alone. So I always keep those separate, and I always keep those separate in my numbers. So anyway, I did 12 hours of editing for $20 an hour, $240 I got. So my total altogether money made $1,140.10, and then voiceover alone once again was $900.10, about $600 short of where I want to be. But I did have my best. I told our group I did have my best month ever. I still have the rest of today and tomorrow, of course, in August. So hoping that I can get a couple of straggler jobs. That would be nice.
And you'll give us that exact figure of where you are in our private Facebook group, right? With our deep dive numbers, you'll give us exactly what you made for the month of August?
Yeah, once August will.
Well, you can tell us. Oh,
well,
you don't know for sure.
I don't know it right now.
Got it.
Plus, we have still tomorrow, so it's it's over $7,500.
Nice.
So yeah, that's. I don't remember what I was going to say something else, but
my bad.
That's okay. Yep, that's it.
If you remember.
Yep.
Right at the end, bring it home.
Bring it home.
So I have multiple income streams, voices.com, Voice123, Upwork, Fiverr, and direct email marketing. Nothing on voices.com. Didn't do a ton of auditions. I was fairly busy this week. Voice123, 0. Upwork, 0. Fiverr, I did 13 jobs, $2,092.40. I had a really nice Fiverr job come in that I'll tell the Facebook group about. And so that jumped it up quite a bit. And direct email marketing was an even $3,400. Woo. 21 projects. So nice. I'm trying to make $250,000 this year. The last 4 years I've made over 300, but I'm trying to slow it down just a bit and not put myself out of business or slow down too much. So I need to average about $5,000 a week. This week it was $5,492.40. $5,492.40 in voiceover income alone. And by the way, in our Todd's Tips, and the Todd's Tips don't always come out right away. I think we're months ahead. So I'm speaking about this and you probably won't hear it, but I did talk about the fact that I don't experience a summer slowdown. So maybe our video editor, I'll ask him to put it out this week. But I don't experience a summer slowdown, and I explained why. And for those of you who are part of our private Facebook group, I'm going to give you the numbers again, and we're going to talk a little bit about why that is. Get into a little bit more detail.
And I remember what I was going to say. I have to like I said, I passed $50,000, so $30,000 have to be made. It's less than that, a little bit less. Once I find out what it is, I'll know better. But somewhere around, last time I checked, it's somewhere around, $7,000 I have to make. I know that's not exactly perfect. 7,000 and some change to get 30,000 in the next 4 months. So
Nice.
that's what I got to do. So you can be hoping for me. It'd be great. Anyway, we appreciate you guys stopping by. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments here. John Barsness at VOMarketingPro.com. You can email him. They always come to us. That's about it. Hope you guys had a good week. I guess we'll sign off with that. It's going to be Labor Day weekend, so enjoy your extended weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.